Hey YouTube, my name's Kevin and welcome to my personal journey with houseplants. I hope you're just as excited and passionate about houseplants as I am, but if you're not, don't worry, there's still time for that. Come with me today as I do my first ever complete houseplant tour and introduce all my babies. Thanks for watching. Okay, so for the first plant I'm going to introduce, that's going to be a golden pothos that I took for the winter from my grandma. She just didn't have space for it in her house. This grows outside on a sunny porch, partially shaded for some of the day. Definitely didn't really love to come inside, but he's adjusting. Down here I have my Sansevieria. She's doing okay for me. A little bit of a slow grower, but in all fairness, she does not get a whole lot of light. I have a money tree right here, which I just recently trimmed. This little area in here to try and make it grow up more. Just not doing a whole lot right now, but it's winter in upstate New York, so all my plants are kind of pissed. I have my neon pothos here that's kind of unfazed. I have a couple peace lilies, a small one and a big one that it came off of. This big one's really happy to be in water. This small one is actually like angry all the time. I don't know what's going on with it. I have a ton of bamboo here, and these are all the plants that usually would get light from this window for the purposes of filming. I have it a little bit darker for the moment, but they have an overhead LED light, and they usually get 4 to 5 good hours of sun from this window. Nothing too intense, but they don't seem to mind. So yeah. Moving right along to my bathroom, I have some Philodendron Brazil in this bottle here. I think it looks really cool propagating, and then just some that had broken off of a plant that are also propagating. I can't remember the species of this ivy. Shout it out in the comments below. All you more well-educated plant people have a lot of common ivies here. They love it here in the bathroom. The small container I'm watering every other day. These bigger containers I'm watering every third day. I know this is Sagittarius ivy I got from Logis. They're all doing very well. I want to say this common one is Hedera ivy, but I can't remember. Don't judge me. Don't quote me on that. I have a Marble Queen pothos. She's got great variegation and new growth, so I know she's happy in here. And a red Aglaonema, maybe I'm saying that right, maybe not, that I had trimmed down last winter. And all these leaves are from this summer. It took her a long time to come back. She actually got really upset after I trimmed her, so lesson learned. And you're not a crazy plant person unless you have plants in your shower. So I have just another common ivy. She's doing really well, and I just water her every other day. Alright, so what kind of person would I be if I didn't get a poinsettia for Christmas? And I'm actually really excited because she's got lots of little blooms that are going to turn into flowers. So I'm very excited for her. This red color is just so deep and beautiful. I currently have her half under a grow light, half not. She's a little upset that she just came home from the store yesterday, so who knows what happened at the store. It wasn't overwatered, to my surprise, but it was also cold in the 30s when I brought her home from the store, so she's probably a little upset over that. I probably should, yeah, rip that. Yeah. So anyway, I'm excited because this is the first poinsettia I've ever gotten for Christmas, and I'm going to try and keep her all year long. We'll see how that goes. Alright guys, next we have a plant that was originally one of my favorites when I brought her home, and that's the zebra plant, who, as you can tell, I've had some watering issues with. It was really hard for me to keep her moist. Now she's on a moisture tray just with little pebbles in there, and I downsized her pot and I just keep her wet all the time. Problem is I had a fungus gnat infestation over the summer. Thanks Miracle-Gro. So I was letting everything dry out a little bit, and in the summer I got away with it a little bit because it was a little more humid here inside my apartment, and now that it's winter and I'm using forced air heat, the air's dry, girl. So zebra plant did not appreciate that. I'm gonna give it one more go with her because the top growth actually looks great. I'm gonna give it one more go to try and keep it happy, and if not, we're gonna have to find alternate arrangements. I just don't have time for sick plants anymore. Alright, so next we have a Golem Jade, which yes, she's sitting in a cleaned out mushroom container because plant stuff's expensive. You do what you have to do. She's growing really well for me. She's got new growth all over the place. She looks really good. The only problem I'm having with her is I was noticing a lot of little white spots on her. And I thought at first it was like spider mites because I had a little bit of a spider mite problem with the ivies, which I aggressively took care of. But these are little white fuzzy bugs, like, and I can't figure out what they are. I keep rinsing them off. I sprayed them with 1 part peroxide, 2 parts water, maybe 3 parts water, I think, to be safe. Flushed the soil out with it to try and kill anything, and can't get rid of them. I'm wondering if I should use rubbing alcohol on a Q-tip maybe. Let me know. But yeah, so we did not get along at first. I am not a succulent type person, and I overwatered the crap out of her when she came home. But I finally got it down, and this is my one succulent other than Thanksgiving cactuses that's actually done well for me, and it's still alive. Alright, and I'm sorry for these... Yeah. I'm sorry for that camera angle. As I destroy everything. Alright guys, real life here. That happened, yeah, so I had to stop and clean up that mess. But anyway, here's Pink Star making her dramatic entrance. I got her about a month ago, I'd say. It wasn't much longer than a month ago, and she's grown up a little bit. I'd say maybe half of what she has is growth since I brought her home in a month. I have her under highlight, under grow light, and she's doing really well, and her color is just... camera doesn't even do it justice. She's gorgeous. Guys, so that's actually all the time I'm gonna have today, so look forward to my houseplant tour part 2 because I have 60 houseplants total. I don't think we got anywhere near that number today. As you can tell by me throwing my phone and plants around. Oops. Need to get better at this, need to plan things out, but yeah, I will work on part 2 for you guys. Do me a favor, like the video, subscribe, comment down below. There's a couple questions I asked in the video about species of ivy, those little, how to deal with those little bugs on my Golem Jade. Help me out if you know the answer, much appreciated, and I'll see you guys next time for part 2 of my houseplant tour. Have a great day.